Scoping is one of the first steps in cybersecurity readiness, and it's also one of the areas where organizations struggle the most. When we talk about scoping in this context, we're really talking about defining the boundaries of where controlled information exists in your environment. The Department of Defense refers to that information as Controlled Unclassified Information, or CUI. Companies that store, process, or transmit CUI need to implement the security controls defined in NIST 800-171, which form the basis of Level 2 certification under the CMMC framework. The challenge is that many organizations don't actually know where all their information lives. For example, CUI might exist in email systems, engineering file shares, cloud storage platforms, collaborative tools, laptops, backup systems, or even vendor portals. Over time, that information can be spread across the environment in ways people didn't originally anticipate. If you don't properly identify those locations, you can end up with two different problems. The first problem is underscoping. That means the organization defines the CUI environment too narrowly. That might protect a specific server or file share, but overlook other systems where the same information exists. When an assessor discovers those systems during an evaluation, the organization suddenly has a much larger environment to secure than it originally planned. The second problem is overscoping. Some organizations take the opposite approach and assume their entire enterprise network must meet every control requirement. That can dramatically increase cost and complexity because they end up trying to apply defense-level security controls to systems that don't actually handle controlled information. Both situations create unnecessary challenges. Proper scoping allows organizations to clearly define which systems, users, and processes are part of the CUI environment and which ones are not. Once that boundary is defined, security controls can be applied and focused in a way that is efficient. This is why scoping is such a foundational step in CMMC readiness. If you get it right early, the entire compliance process becomes more manageable. If you get it wrong, organizations often spend months trying to correct the course.